Yo, what up, YouTube, man? It's your boy, Fly Guy, man. Back at it again with more videos. You already know we rocking. We still over here, man, grinding out, man, pushing out this content. You dig what I'm saying, man? Hey, I know my background looks crazy. I'm on day 2 of spring cleaning. I'm getting a lot of clothing and stuff like that. One thing I can say about clothing, bro, I'm somewhat of a hoarder when it comes to clothing. I'm literally going through every pair of pants, jeans, socks, undies, whatever, and seeing the stuff that I want to keep and the stuff that I don't want to keep. So if you see a lot of clothes in the background, that's what I got going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm washing stuff that I wanted. Bro, I'm doing some goddamn spring cleaning, all right? But nonetheless, though, we still going to keep this grind going, though. You feel what I'm saying, though? Hey, we got a video that I want to check out real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to drop some jewels and talk some stuff and stuff like that, man. But still, about this Fresh&Fit situation that's going on and stuff like that. And what y'all can, and not also y'all, but me too as well, can learn from situations like this. Because at the end of the day, all this stuff is nothing but learning situations of what to do and what not to do. You feel what I'm saying? So nonetheless, let's start the goddamn video. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I have watched it, because I just want to see what the hell they were talking about. Okay. But let's see what they talking about.
I had this conversation with him off air. I told him, this girl is bad news. This is, you know, what the hell are you doing? Having sex with this girl, etc., unprotected, whatever. Let's just call a spade a spade. He made a big mistake. Big mistake rocking with this girl.
You think he didn't, like... Come on, bro.
But what I will do is I'm
Come on, dog.
Outline their relationship for you guys, okay? I have dates here, etc., and we're going to walk through it real fast. So...
Wait a minute. I know this nigga right here ain't got a goddamn pen and paper with notes jotted down about... Oh, my God, bro. The nerd activity. Bro, do y'all understand, bro? Dating women, dealing with women, not getting tricked by women, it's not that serious, bro. Like, it's just common sense, bro. Do y'all understand that philosophy? Like, do y'all niggas really, like, jot down notes and shit like that? You know what? We gonna watch, bro.
Number one, they were never in a serious relationship, okay? Though she might say, oh, I was in a serious relationship with him, and she goes on this podcast saying I loved him, etc. He was seeing other women. And you guys know that because if you saw the video clip, right, she says that he was talking to other women. So she knows that, right?
Let me go ahead and say this real quick, right? Because I know it'd be a lot of situations where, you know what I'm saying, niggas say shit like this, like, we're not in a serious relationship, blah, 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 all that old shit, whatever. Hey, y'all niggas got to stop doing this, bro. Because I know what y'all niggas be doing, right? To the world, y'all will sit there and say that y'all not in a serious relationship, right? But to the bitch, though, you will sit there and show and do and say certain things to make her believe that y'all are in a relationship. How many times have I told y'all niggas already, bro? Come out with the truth. What all can the bitch do but either say yes or no to what you're saying, which is the truth? I told y'all already what y'all should start practicing on. I tell y'all all the time, bro. If you're dealing with a woman, man, and all you're trying to do is just have some fun and whoop the man and stuff like that, just come up front and just be like, hey, look, check this out, right? I'm not trying to get into nothing serious. Like, I'm not trying to date. I'm not trying to, you know what I'm saying, do this. I'm not trying to do none of that. I just want to be around you and stuff like that. When we have fun, we be around each other. We do us. But when we go our own separate ways and stuff like that, you do what you got going on, and I'm going to do what I got going on. If I see you in public with a nigga, I'm not going to say nothing. If you see me in public with a bitch, don't come up on me tweaking. Simple as that. But we are not a couple. We are not in a relationship. We are not boyfriend and girlfriend. We are not Jay-Z and Beyonce. That's it. That's all, bro. Like, bro, like, this is how I can tell that these type of niggas right here, every bitch that they probably fucked before this point, before they got their podcast and got a couple dollars on them and stuff like that, I can tell that these was the type of niggas, because y'all niggas be the same way too as well. These be the type of niggas, bro, that they gotta go out with a bitch just to fuck the bitch. They never fucked a bitch on some one night stand type shit. They never fucked a bitch going to the club or going to a bar, hollering at a bitch, putting a bug in her ear, and going back to the crib and fucking the bitch. They never fucked a bitch, let's just say for some of you younger niggas, you know what I'm saying? You in school and shit like that, y'all cool and y'all vibing out, she in your class or some shit like that, and y'all just fuck. And y'all fuck for a couple times and shit like that, but it ain't nothing serious though. She's still doing her, he's still doing him. These niggas ain't never had that, bro. Every bitch that they probably fucked, bro, before this point right here, they was in a committed relationship with them. Meaning that they was already boyfriend and girlfriend before they even got the pussy. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Even the few little, you know what I'm saying, little, big head ass bitches that I did go out with and I did claim and shit like that, we was fucking months before it even got to that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never in my life just started going out with a bitch before, you know what I'm saying, I just, you know what I'm saying, before I even fucked the bitch. Like, bro, I never did no shit like that. Even in my adolescent years and stuff like that, bro, I always fucked the bitch before we started going out type shit. The only thing that I could possibly think of, bro, is back when I thought about that one story, is that when I was in 8th grade, I somewhat went out with this one girl, went out with this one girl, or whatever the case may be. But we didn't even have sex though, so it's like whatever. But that was just on some young shit. But in older years and stuff like that, where I have common sense and common knowledge and stuff like that, I never did that shit before, dog. I never did that shit. And I know there's a lot of you niggas that do that shit, bro, and stuff like that. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Stop going out with these bitches, or not even going out with them, but making them believe that y'all go out. Because I bet that's what happened. He wasn't upfront. He wasn't blank. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying, fully transparent with what he was saying to her. He made her believe that they was going out. So when you're dealing with a woman, and women, they deal with emotions. If you make them believe something, that's the story that they're going to run with, even if you never said that we go out. You feel what I'm saying? I done been around bitches and stuff like that where we fucking and shit like that, we doing us and stuff like that, and we be around each other so much that the bitch started to believe that we was a couple. And I had to sit there and tell the bitch, like, hold on a second, we don't go out. We don't go out. We don't go out. I mean, but you around me all the time, and was, yeah, you a cool vibe. I like your vibe and shit. Like, you cool peoples and shit, but we don't go out though. Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you see how beforehand, that before I even broke it down to her, she was already under the assumption that we went out because I spent a lot of time with her. I did this with her. I did that with her. You know, say we was vibing. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. We was vibing. If you good vibes, I'm gonna fuck with you. But in her head, she thought that, oh, this is my nigga right here. Like, we doing this, we doing that, we blah, 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 stuff like that. It took to the point where she said something to me, and I had to sit there and break it down to her, like, no, we don't go out. And that shit was just devastating to her. But I told her the truth. How can you get mad at somebody? How can you hate somebody? You might be mad at the moment, but you'll thank yourself in the long run and be like, you know what? I can't even get mad at him because at least he told me the truth and he was honest about it. So if I see him this, there, and wherever with another bitch, how can I get mad at him? He already told me we don't go out. It's simple as that. These niggas ain't never did that, bro. They had to go, hey, these niggas had to go out with the bitch before they could even fuck the bitch, bro. And y'all taking relationship advice from these type of individuals? Y'all crazy, bro.
So they met on November 21st at El Santo, okay, which is a club here in Miami, right? Pretty much fresh trademark. They went on their first date November 26th. They had sex that night, okay? She left on November 28th for New York. As you guys know, this girl has an apartment in New York as well. She was going back and forth between here and there. And then they talked on WhatsApp on January 1st, 2024.
I'm going to try my hardest not to pause too much and shit like that, because I know I can talk my ass off. But what's with you niggas, like, in this long distance relationship? See, that right there, I already would have told the bitch, like, off the top, like, hey, we definitely don't go out. Like, hope you know that, right? Like, we don't go out. Like, you live out there in Miami, you live out there in New York, you got all these different places and shit like that. Like, yeah, baby, we ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that long distance relationship bullshit. Like, I know there's a lot of y'all that do that shit and stuff like that. Shout out to y'all. Hey, shout out to y'all. That's all I gotta say. But nah, bro. I'm not doing that shit, bro. I'm not doing that shit. That's opening a pathway to too much weird shit and bullshit to happen in the long run. You feel me?
So he saw her again, guys, right? So she left the 28th, and then he started talking on WhatsApp on the 1st. I mean, they were talking on Instagram before that, but as you guys know, we can't show those messages because first Instagram got wiped with mine. Then, on December 28th to January 10th, she was in Miami, right? They spent a few days together. About half that time, she wasn't with Fresh, right? Then they didn't see each other again until March 9th, right, in Barbados. They met in Barbados and hung out in Barbados for a few days, right? They were there for approximately 3 days. Then she was in Miami for the rest of that period, right? So from March 9th to 24th, they spent time together here in Miami and also in Barbados. That's where she met his family, etc. Right?
See there it go right there. Once again, not being transparent. You heard what he just said. She went down there to meet his family and stuff like that. See, that's things that niggas do and females look at, and females be under the assumption that, oh, this nigga trying to make it more serious. He got me meeting his family members and stuff like that, meeting his moms, meeting his dad. Now, I don't know too much about these niggas, but I'm just assuming since they're down there in Barbados and what's his name is one of those Caribbean ass niggas or whatever, that's where his family is at, right? So when you're not sitting there and being transparent with a bitch and letting her know what the game is, right? And you're just letting everything be a vague, letting everything be a void, letting everything have gray areas and stuff like that, and not being transparent, right? And you take a bitch, right, that you spending time with, right? And now the bitch is meeting your mother and father, right? Well, I'm sorry, man, but hey, you're starting to make shit look like 2 + 2 is equal to 4 to the bitch, because now she's confused and not getting a direct response from you of what are we. So now she's under impression with her emotions, because she's a woman, that we are going out, or if we're not going out, we are something that's serious. We're not just a fuck. We're not just a little flame. Like, nigga, I just met your mama and daddy. They don't live down the street from you. They live across the water. They live over here. And you just let me meet them? Like, I gotta be a special bitch to this nigga. That's where the game comes into place, where if he had a little bit of game about himself, he would have put this bitch on game and let her know, like, hey, check this out. This what it is, bro. Woo out the bam and stuff like that. A lot of you niggas fuck up because you steer a bitch on and you let the bitch think and believe what she wants to think and believe. Once again, you're not coming with the truth. You're not sitting down having these conversations, communication. You're not doing that. You letting her think what the fuck she want to think. So when you let her think what the fuck she want to think, and you let her put her own little, to the paragraph, you let her write her own little sentence in the paragraph. Ooh, that rhyme right there. Hold on a second now. Hey, hold on a second now. Hey, hold on now. Hey. Hold on now. I told you I got a little razzle dazzle. But when you do that, though, I just surprised myself with that one. When you do that, though, these are the situations that come out. Now, like I said, if you would have came all the way out and just told the bitch what it was, she wouldn't be on these little panels and you know, little bloggers and all this old shit saying that, oh, we was a couple, we go out, we was boyfriend and girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. She wouldn't be on these different little podcasts and stuff like that saying shit like that, because she would have known what it was and what it is. You feel me? But once again, these niggas ain't got no game. But once again, you niggas want to sit here and pay these niggas for some game, but yet these niggas ain't got no game. The fuck, bro? Like, come on, bro. Like, look at these niggas and look at me, bro. No, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy. But come on, bro. If these niggas, once again, didn't have the money and didn't have the little bit of fake fame that they got and shit like that, you think these niggas can pull a bad bitch on the street? Come on, bro. Simplicity, bro. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to even see what the fuck is going on out here, bro. You niggas is stupid.
Then, so what? We're talking about 20 days here that they spent, even though they knew each other since November. She was in China for a period of time, New York, etc., come back and forth. So they've spent about, I'd say, roughly 15 to 20 days together, right? Cumulatively. During the course of this time, there were a bunch of red flags that Fresh noticed that made him say, you know what, I don't know if I can take this girl seriously. Number one, he had mentioned to her that there was a guy in Las Vegas. As you guys know, we go to Las Vegas all the time to do, you know, Access Vegas, etc. We'll actually be there tomorrow, okay? And when we were out there, a photographer had said, oh, I know her. And he didn't say anything bad. However, when Fresh mentioned to her that someone in Vegas knew her, she got really nervous and scared. And he was like, that's weird. Why would you get so nervous? Right? Number two.
Let me say something about that right there, right? I had to fill up my vape real quick. Let me say something about that real quick, all right? I'm gonna put you niggas on game real quick. Some shit that a lot of you niggas do not do, and y'all need to start doing. And I've been doing this, bro. I've probably been doing this since my teenage years, bro. Like, it's just some simple ass ABC 1 2 3 ass shit. Um, y'all niggas need to start pulling up Carfaxes on these bitches, bro.
Come on now, dog.
Nah, for real, they do.
Come on, man.
Y'all niggas truly don't be pulling up these hoes' resumes, bro. Excuse me. Not, because these ain't real hoes, man. These professing to be hoes. These bitches. Y'all niggas don't be pulling up these motherfucking resumes on these bitches, bro. And y'all probably sitting there like, Fly, what do you mean by that? Pull up the bitch resume. For these niggas to be around these bitches that they be around, right? And they know a lot of people. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and hate on motherfuckers and shit like that. In the position that they're in right now, they know a lot of people. They got a lot of networks. They got a lot of resources, so on and so forth, blah, 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 right? Why didn't, you know what I'm saying, bro ass sit there and be like, all right, if I'm finna, you know what I'm saying, deal with this little bitch and who out the bam and stuff like that, let me go down her, because you had her Instagram. Let me go down her Instagram and see if there's anybody on here that I know. Oh, these two motherfuckers follow. Oh, I know this bitch right here. They following each other. Oh, I'm cool with that bitch. Let me call that bitch up. Hey, what's up, sis? What you doing? Are you in LA right now? You doing a photo shoot? That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, let me holler at you about something. Hey, I'm talking to this one little bitch, right? This one little bitch, Link. Y'all following each other, right? Do you know her? You know it? You know her? Oh, you do know her. You've been around her a couple times, right? Oh, okay. Hey, put a nigga up on game real quick. Like, what's tour? What's tour? Like, what she be on and shit? And he would have got some intel. You could do that with when you talking to a bitch. I'm gonna tell y'all what I do, right? When I'm talking to a bitch, right? If I see that she knows certain bitches that I know, I ask some bitches about that bitch. If I see certain niggas that she know that I know, I ask them niggas about that bitch. And I know, because I know somebody's going to sit there and be like, well, you know, people be lying and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I get that. But some people could be lying. Some people can be fixing it, faking it to make it. Some people could be doing that. But if everybody is somewhat saying the same type of story, for the most part, then it has to be a little truth there. I do that with every bitch that I fuck with, bro. I ask motherfuckers, what y'all know about this bitch right here? What's to her? Like, what she be on? I do that with every bitch that I fuck with. What do y'all know about this bitch? What she be on? Like, that's why when you look at me, I never been put in no weird ass situation or anything like that or whatever the case may be, because I pull up these bitches' resume real quickly and I ask motherfuckers about this bitch. What do you know about her? A lot of you niggas don't do that shit. Y'all want to sit there and go out on dates and shit like that. And, you know, you learn this dumbass shit from these, you know, red pill, blue pill, you know, these podcasters and all this old shit. You know, you learn this dumbass tactic of, you know, the interview date. You know, ask the bitch, you know, saying questions and shit like that. And don't you realize that you going out on a date and you asking this bitch these questions that she can already have her answers ready for you and give you an answer that you want to hear, but yet you're still not knowing nothing really about the bitch? See, when I go out or I fuck with a bitch, yeah, I ask her questions and shit like that, blah, 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 all that good old shit, all that good old jazz and stuff like that. But I take it for face value, though. I'm not taking it for the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. I'm not doing that. Didn't I tell you niggas already, bro? I treat all you motherfuckers like the court system. All you motherfuckers are guilty with me until proven innocent. So I bring up witnesses. I heard your testimony on the little dinner date that we just had, but let me bring up these witnesses that I got. Your cousin that I see on your Facebook, or your cousin that I see you take a picture with on Instagram, I know that nigga. Let me ask him real quick, bro. Hey, bro, y'all, I know that your cousin shit like that, you know what I'm saying? We cool and shit. Like, hey, man, what she be on? That one nigga right there that you took a picture with at the club and shit, I know that nigga. That's my boy right there. That's my homeboy right there. Hey, bro. Hey, I'm fucking with this one little bitch and shit like that. Ooh, what's to this little bitch, bro? What's to her, man? What she be on, bro? That one little bitch right there that you went out with, you know what I'm saying, on that little yacht, that little boat and shit like that. Y'all was all taking pictures. I know that bitch. That's my little sis right there. We call each other brother and sister. Hey, sis. Hey, I'm fucking with one of your friends and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We done bumped into each other and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's to her, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, what she be on? What she be on? I pull up bitch's resume. And when I pull up bitch's resume and I find out what's really going on, what's really to you, then I can utilize that information that I got from right there. Oh, yeah, shorty ass, you know what I'm saying? She don't be on shit, man. She be cool and shit like that. Woo. You know what I'm saying? She didn't, got out of a really little relationship with old crazy ass nigga or something like that, but she cool, though. Or, nah, man, shorty ass, man, she be on some card cracking, scheming ass shit and stuff like that. Like, she a little finessing ass bitch. Woo. Or, man, shorty ass is a bop, man. She be fucking and sucking, man. She was just fucking my partner a couple days ago. Woo. You know what I'm saying? Or, saying, oh, nah, bro. You don't want to fuck with her, man. That little bitch, man, she be out here fucking. I get intel about these bitches. So I know how to now move and operate and strategize and rationalize around this bitch. If y'all don't learn nothing else from me, bro, learn this much right here, bro, because I don't be hearing no nigga, no podcast, no panel talking about this shit right here. Ask other motherfuckers that you see that she's friends with or cool with that you also know too as well questions about this person right here. And I bet money you're going to get more of an insight on the person. And this can go for females too as well, on niggas. But I bet money you're going to get more of an insight on the individual that you're talking to. So then when it comes to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a year later down the road, you won't sit there and be looking stupid on, I thought you said you was this way and that way. You're really this way and that way. Well, if you would have asked other people that knows this bitch, because she knows somebody, and somebody knows her, and I'm sure somebody that knows her knows you, this right here could have been all avoided. Because you would have known the true story, the true lifestyle, the true personality of this person. Because like I said, they're going to tell you what the fuck you want to hear when it comes to the dinner dates. They're going to tell you what the fuck you think a bitch is just going to come out and be like, I like to suck dick. I just be fucking random niggas every night. Or I'm an escort girl. You know what I'm saying? I do escort. You think she just going to come out and say that on the first day? Come on, bro. Like, let's
Come on now, dog.
Let's lose this here real quick, man.
Come on, man.
It's not going to happen like that, dog. Stop thinking that it's going to happen like that. Ask other people about the person that you're in desire to deal with or mess around with or whatever. Now, like I said, if you're just trying to fuck the bitch, woo, and stuff like that, then I get it. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck what the fuck she says? You're just trying to fuck. But it's still a good practice to have and use, because what if the bitch is one of those people that like to finesse motherfuckers or rob people and shit like that? If you was to ask your partner, like, hey, bro, you know anything about this bitch? Oh, yeah, man, she be fucking with them niggas over there and shit like that. Ooh, they be setting niggas up and shit, man. Ooh, I'll leave that little bitch alone. Now you know how to move and operate around this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's simple shit, dog. Like, stop letting the viewers, the numbers of subscribers and shit like that be the interference of really getting some good game out here. All right? Like, stop doing that, man. Because y'all niggas is being naive and being deceived around this motherfucker, man. For real, for real.
She has 3 phones, okay? 3. He saw, towards the end of the relationship, and what made him kind of say, I don't want to deal with this girl anymore, was he saw random conversations with 4 numbers unsaved on one of her phones, okay?
I mean, for a bitch already having 3 phones, you should already sit there and question that. And from what it sounds like with him, he's not... how he's reading this shit off and how he's, they talking about this shit like that, it sounds like bro ass wasn't even questioning the bitch. Like, he'll see this shit and just let it, but he wouldn't question the bitch, though. You feel what I'm saying? Like, question the bitch. Hey, why you got 3 phones? What's going on here? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, and I know she's a girl that, got family overseas and shit like that. And I know a lot of times, right? Because I deal with motherfuckers that, I need a new fan, bro. This fan is fucked up. I know a lot of... Stop that. The fuck? I know a lot of motherfuckers that got family overseas and stuff like that. They got a certain phone and a certain SIM card for they can make those international calls. So I somewhat can like understand that a little bit, very slightly, but I can somewhat understand it a little bit. Like, I know a lot of people that they got multiple phones, you know what I'm saying? They got the phone that they use for US, and they got a phone that they use in their country where they can make those international calls and stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I somewhat get that. And for her to be a person that be going back and forth, I can somewhat see why she'll have, more than one phone and stuff. But I will still ask questions, though. Bro ass ain't even asking a question. He just looking and observing and just letting the shit rock. But he ain't asking no question, though. Talking about it's a red flag. It's a red flag. Nigga, if you don't question the bitch, bro. Stop being scared. See, that's what be wrong with you niggas, man. You niggas be tender dick, bro. Y'all niggas be scared, bro. Y'all be so quick to want to question a nigga, but don't want to question the bitch. Like, bro, and when you niggas try to talk to me sideways, bro, I look at you niggas crazy. Like, bro, shut your goof ass up, bro. You trying to talk to me sideways and crazy, but this little 5'2", 130-pound ass woman right here got you tender dick around this bitch. Man, get out my face and watch out.
When they came back from Barbados, they were stopped by customs. They interviewed her for 2 hours, guys. Okay, when she was being held at customs. You guys know I used to work for Immigration and Customs Enforcement as an investigator for Homeland Security Investigations. And normally when they detain you at the airport like that, something is going on. And they detained her for 2 hours, and she showed pictures of her and Fresh together, etc. More than likely, what I'm suspecting, I don't know this for a fact, but for them to detain...
I don't know too much about customs like that, so I'm just going to go off what he says on this one. Like I said, I don't sit here and act like I know everything. I don't know too much with customs. I know a little bit, but I'm just going to let this one rock out.
Her for 2 hours. Remember, guys, she's a foreign national. She's Chinese. She's here on a visitor visa, which she's admitted on other podcasts, by the way, which is typically a B1, B2 visa. They probably think that she's here working illegally or maybe doing some kind of sex work, which we're going to get into that as well, okay? We don't know for a fact, but for them to hold you at the border like that tells me something, right? Then, after Fresh cut the relationship off with her, she finally admitted that she had sugar daddies in the past. She took off to New York right away, right? And she didn't...
Bro, I'm gonna tell y'all like this, right? For her to, give a testimony of, I had sugar daddies in the past and stuff like that. Can we all agree, like, if you dealing with a bitch, right, that be out and about moving around and stuff like that, like how she is, like she's out and about, she's moving around, she's Vegas, Miami, LA, China, New York and stuff like that. She's moving around, right? You gotta already assume a lot of shit, right? Like, stop being naive and just, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Bro, you gotta already assume a lot of shit. Like, look at her, like, she's an IG model, right? How else is she getting all this, Gucci, Louis, Prada? How else is she getting all this shit? Like, when did IG started paying motherfuckers for likes and shit like that on Instagram? Like, hello? Like, when did they started doing that? You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit you gotta already see already. And it doesn't have to take her to sit there and give you a testimony about it. You should already know, like, there's some shit going on in the background. Something, right? Like, you should just already know. But once again, this comes from gameless ass niggas, bro, that don't got game, bro. They truly don't got game, bro. This is because they sit here now and say to do this and say to do that and stuff like that. And y'all look at the views and the subscribers and y'all so just wrapped up like, oh, they got to be telling the truth. Look at the views. Look at the views that they got. They got to be telling the truth. It's not necessarily like that, bro. Like, come on, bro. These niggas wasn't getting pussy like that, man, before this shit popped off. These niggas was going out with these bitches. Now they finally living the life that they truly want to live. But at first, though, they was going out with these bitches. And even though they live in the life that they truly want to live now, that trick spirit, that boyfriend, spirit is still there with them. That shit is not going to leave. It's just like what the old saying is. Once a hoe, always a hoe. It doesn't matter if the bitch is broke or got some money. She's always going to be a hoe. Same thing with these niggas. Once a trick, always a trick. It doesn't matter if these niggas is broke or now they got money. They always going to be some goddamn tricks. Once a boyfriend, always a boyfriend. It doesn't matter that they got money now, and now, they can fuck a couple little big-headed ass bitches and have one-night stands and shit like that. Now, they still be trying to wife these bitches because that's what they used to. They was doing that shit when they was broke, wifing these bitches. Now they got some money and they having a couple little one-night stands and shit like that. They still got that boyfriend-ass spirit inside of them, bro. Come on, man. Use your motherfucking head out here, bro.
And we'll show an Instagram picture right now, actually, real fast, of when she took off. So she goes, after Fresh told her, hey, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't intend on marrying you. And, I'm not going to get you an apartment because, mind you, this all started, guys, because she wanted an apartment and Fresh said no. Right?
Wait a minute, marriage? Like, y'all just been talking since November. They already talking about marriage? Marriage? See, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Listen to the conversation that Shorty ass is having with Fresh. They talking about marriage already? Marriage? Oh my God, bro. These niggas right here, bro, is wild hundreds. Bro, they been messing around for about what? About 8 months? 8 months to a year? And y'all talking about marriage already? And out of that 8 months that y'all been messing around with each other, y'all didn't only see each other like what? What he said, 15, 20 days? Out of 8 months of them talking, they only seen each other physically about 15 to 20, 30 days in an 8 month span. And y'all talking about marriage? Tinder dick. Come on, man.
That's tough.
Right? And she so she leaves abruptly and she drops the Instagram story saying bye, going to find a better life, right? As she's getting on a plane to go back to New York, and she's been in New York since, right? She left on or about, I want to say March 26th, I think is the day that she left, March 26th. So they get back, so the timeline, again, November 21st they meet, okay? No, they hang out again, December 28th to January 10th for a period of time. Then from March 9th to the 24th, he basically breaks up with her a day or two after they get back, after they're back in Barbados here in Miami. Says, hey, I don't want to get you the apartment. I don't want to marry you. I don't think this is gonna work out like long term because she wanted a serious relationship. So she gets on a plane and leaves on the 26th, right?
When does a serious relationship has to involve marriage? Like when does that have to involve? Like, I'm just so confused by that marriage word. Like, and don't worry. One of these days, when I have the free time to sit down, because this gonna be a long ass video. It's gonna be down to about 4 hours. Why I don't believe in marriage, we're gonna have that conversation. But like, serious relationship involves marriage? What? Tinder dick?
Mind you, well, actually, no, we're gonna talk about that later on. We're gonna talk about the pregnancy in a whole other chapter. We got a couple chapters on this thing. But I just wanted to give you guys the relationship, okay? So that's how they met. That's how long they've hung out with each other, known each other. Though they've known each other since November.
So basically what Fit just did right there was, he pretty much just, put his homeboy on blast on how much of a goofy ass, Tinder dick ass, lame dweeb ass, gameless ass nigga he is, bro. Like, that's all he pretty much did for like the last 5 minutes. Like, just show the world, like, yeah, my homeboy Fresh, he a goofy. Like, he a fucking goofy. Like, he got tricked by a bitch that barely knows English. Like, he got tricked by a bitch that barely knows English. Like, that's tough, bro. That's fucking tough. That's fucking tough.
November, cumulatively speaking, okay, they only spent roughly between 15 to 20 days actually hanging out with each other and speaking to each other. And during the course of them meeting and hanging out with each other, Fresh is vetting her. He's testing her. He's asking her questions, etc. And she failed the test, right? She failed the test.
So once again, he's questioning the bitch. And don't get me wrong. That's a good strategy. Do that strategy. Like, ask her questions. Test the bitch. You know what I'm saying? What the bam and stuff like that. But like I keep on telling y'all, ask other motherfuckers. Ask other representatives about this bitch. Ask other people about this bitch. Like, bro, it doesn't take shit for you to go down her Instagram and see if y'all are following multiple people, what you call it, mutual friends and shit like that, mutual follows. And if it's somebody that that, is somewhat trustworthy, ask that motherfucker, do you know this bitch right here? Or you just following this bitch? Oh, you do know this bitch? Hey, let me ask you some questions about this. Like, what do you know about this bitch? Like, ask other motherfuckers about people, bro. Stop taking what people say for the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help me God. It's not always like that. Like, bro, y'all niggas got to get some seasoning on y'all, bro.
These are a couple of the red flags that he noticed while he was hanging out with her in person that made him say, I can't commit to this girl. I can't take this girl seriously. Mind you, he was doing his thing and he had other women as well, which is something that she was also angry about during this whole situation. So there we go. Now that we...
So if he had other women, right, and she's angry about that, then obviously that's letting it be known that he didn't sit there and come with the truth and let her know, like, hey, I don't want to go out with you. I just want to be around you, have a nice little time, have fun, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? We kick it, we do us. But once we, go our own separate ways, you do you, I do me. See, this is why these type of niggas right here and all you other peon ass niggas and shit like that, this is why, y'all act the way that y'all act, because y'all wasn't born and raised and lived in the streets, bro. See, bro, me being born and raised and live in the streets, bro, and having those ordeals of women that I'm just fucking, and there's no attachment. Like, she got a nigga, I got a bitch, we just fucking. We met up at a house party. We met up from, a mutual, partner or something like that, and we just fucking. But we go our own separate ways and live our own lifestyles and shit like that or whatever. They never had shit like that. So they don't know how to move and operate and shit like that. See, I done had that shit so much in my life. It's like, bro, it's nothing for me to tell a bitch like, hey, this ain't that, bro. This ain't that. And it's never probably gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna respect you as a woman when you're around me, but it's never gonna be that. These niggas never had that. Every girl that they dealt with in their life until now, once they got money, was a girlfriend. A girlfriend. These are the love of basketball ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? The wood ass niggas and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The first girl that they meet, they talking about something. hey, you want to go out with me? Okay, sure. All right, I think we got to kiss now. You know what I'm saying? Like off of love of basketball. That's tough.
We have an idea of the relationship. Let's get into the other elephant in the room, okay? We talked about the first elephant in the room with the relationship and Fresh being an idiot, which he is. Let's just be honest here. He made a big fucking mistake. And it is what it is. Guys make mistakes. No one is perfect. But this one was a big one. And we got to take accountability for that. He fucked up here, right?
Yeah, you're right about that. Everybody makes mistakes. I made mistakes, bro. I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? I done fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, got played. I didn't got cheated on. I'm not going to sit here and act like my slate is clean. Like I'm just knew it all type. No, I had to go through life experiences to be the person that I am to this day. I done been cheated on. I done been played. I done been finessed. I done been all that shit by a bitch. See, when you deal with bitches like how I truly deal with bitches, this is shit that's going to happen. All right? But yet, when I went through those life experiences, it molded me. It made my character. Now I know what to look for. Now I know what questions to ask. Now I know what to look for, see and stuff like that. And now it made me to the individual that I am to this day. These niggas never went through shit like that. Like I said, every girlfriend that they, I said it right the first time. Every girl that they dealt with was a girlfriend to them. Was a girlfriend. They never been in awkward situations and shit. They never been in weird, cheating situations. They never dealt all this weird ass shit and really see how females get down. They never seen that shit. They learn it a little. Cause I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro, on some real ass shit, bro. On some real ass shit, bro. Their podcast, bro. I think that their podcast is more or less them picking up game and learning game and soaking up game from the bitches that be on their podcast, because the shit that they're talking about, they're just blown by, because they like, oh my gosh, I never heard nothing like that. Are you for real? And it's like, dog, I see bitches do what they're talking about on here all the time, bro. Like, what these bitches are saying on their podcast is no type of new testimony to me. I hear that shit all the time, see that shit all the time, bro. But to them, they never been around. They never been exposed to shit like that. So they're soaking up more game from the bitches that's on their podcast than the bitches soaking up game from them. And that's real life, bro. That's tough. Like, that's some real life ass shit right there, bro. Like, fuck the bullshit, bro. That's tough. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100, bro. Them niggas soaking up more game from the bitches than the bitches is from them, bro. Them bitches ain't listening to what the fuck these niggas are saying, man. But them niggas definitely writing down and jotting notes on what them bitches are saying, though.
Right. So as you guys know, she's been running around. She went on Abba and Preach's pod, right? And I'm not surprised. You know, Abba and Preach have been making videos on us for years now at this point. They've made somewhere between 30 to 40 videos on us, talking shit, trying to attack our character, etc. And other podcasts as well she's went on, you know, talking about this story, etc. She's essentially been doing a press run the past few days ever since she
He said a
made this
press
phone
run.
call and text messages, right? And I'm going to
I
show
press
you
her.
guys
I like
a clip.
that. I
One of
like
the
that.
things
I
she's
like
been
that.
doing is saying that she is not a sex worker, right? So let's go ahead and play the 2 clips where she says this. Here's from one podcast, which I will not name.
They're accusing me for being escort and being on this kind of website. Just use the brand. If I'm a Miss Asia and I'm a former bodybuilder.
Bro, I could never in my life, bro. Bro, I could never in my life, bro, get played by a bitch that barely knows English, bro. And no disrespect. No disrespect. I know a lot of times, you know, there's a lot of smart, brilliant people out there, and English is not their first native language, so I get it. But just listen to her voice, bro. Like, you got played by... Let me stop before I say something too crazy.
Why would I put myself on the internet? On
It doesn't make sense.
escort website?
Oh, shit.
That is
No, it
stupid
doesn't make
as hell.
sense. We even one thing that I didn't.
Okay, so he says, yeah, doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. Yeah, you're not. Now let's.
And like I said, bro, like, take all this information that y'all, you know, hearing with this bitch, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, Fresh and Fit and these other bloggers and shit like that. Just take it for a grain of salt. Like, this is just all entertainment for the world and stuff like that. That's why I'm capturing it right now. But, like, you're going to have some bloggers and some websites and shit like that agree with the bitch. And then you're going to have some that's going to disagree with the bitch. You know what I'm saying? Right, wrong, facts. You know what I'm saying? There's always 3 sides to a story type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to be 3 sides to a story, man. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, in my, you know, humble opinion, I believe that, you know, the majority of stuff that he's been saying, I somewhat believe it because, like I said, I just know how bitches be. Like, because I truly be around bitches. I just know how bitches be. And I know how gameless these niggas are. Because these niggas are gameless. These niggas are green right here. I could just tell that bitch was, you know, trying to get over on that nigga. And not trying to, but she is getting over on that nigga. Like full pressure to the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, to the collarbone. Like, just full pressure. You know what I'm saying? Like, that nigga can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happens when you know, you run across a gameless ass nigga that got money. And there's a lot of you know, I'm not going to fault these niggas. There's a lot of you gameless ass niggas out here and they ain't got no money because you sit here and watch these podcasters and these bloggers and all these, you know, dating advice coaches and all this old shit. And the first thing that they teach you is, oh, you got to be a high value man. What's a high value man? You got to make this amount of money. Like, they teach you about money. You got to have money to get that bitch. You got to make this amount of money to get that bitch. You got to make this amount of money to be around these type of bitches. When in actuality, no, the fuck you don't. That's a toxic, evil, bad way to teach any man to think about himself for him to try to go and get the bitch that he desires, that he wants. Nigga, I'm not the richest motherfucker in the world. And I pull bad bitches left and right like it ain't shit. Why? Because I fucking talk. I'm not bad looking. I'm easy on the eyes. I'm handsome. These niggas, money. Okay, you got the money. Now what? What do you do now once you get the money? You now you're so what of a high value man now because now you got the money. In actuality, you're not a high value man, bro, just because you got money. You have no characteristics. You have no morals. You don't stand on no type of principles. You're easy to be walked on. You easy to be a pushover. You have no backbone. You spineless. But I got the money, so I'm a high value man. No, you're not. Stop thinking like that. You're not a fucking high value man. These bitches is walking on you niggas left and right like a motherfucking rug, man. Like, get the fuck out my way, bro.
Let's go ahead and play our favorite YouTubers here. Because, and it's interesting because these guys were so quick to try to use this as content to make us look bad.
Hey, I done watched a couple of these niggas videos before and shit like that. Like when these two niggas, like when these two different, guess you call podcasts or these two different YouTube channels go at each other and stuff like that. The first thing that comes to my head is like, say the Revenge of the Nerds type shit, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. But it's like some Revenge of the Nerds type shit that's going on right there, bro. Like these group of, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, once again, man, you're taking advice from niggas that if they wasn't on YouTube, if they wasn't getting these number of views, if they didn't have this subscriber count and all this old shit, and you used to see these type of niggas just on the street just walking, right? You used to see these niggas on the street just walking. Would you think anything about them? Like, do they even stand out? Do anything about them, show confidence and charisma, anything like that? Like, I'm sorry, bro, but when I walk in the motherfucking room, it's all eyes on me. And I'm not rich. I don't got 1 million subscribers. I'm not getting hundreds of thousands of views. I'm not getting none of that shit. But it's my poise, my character, my true aura, my true glow about myself. Like, I'm truly a fucking man. When I walk in the room, I don't even got to say nothing. The attention is going to be on me. It's my persona. They can just smell that shit. It's just oozing. I'm shining like a fucking light show around this bitch. Like, bro. That's tough. These niggas walk in the room. These niggas are invisible. Until, they put their little YouTube channel together and stuff like that. And, oh, I know who you are. Oh, shit, that's them. Yeah, I know who you are. Come on, bro.
They didn't properly vet this girl, but it's okay. I'm going to do it for them. Because since they want to bring this girl on and platform her, etc., but they don't know the real Daisy Chen. They don't know Jin Chen. But I know Jin Chen.
Jin Chen.
I'm going to make you guys very familiar with her as well. We're all going to know Jin Chen when this is done.
Jin Chen.
Let's play their clip now.
That I would interview the woman in question at the heart of this whole thing. She provided me a bunch of screenshots, screen recordings, and a bunch of different things. And I think it answered a lot of the questions that would seem to be unanswered before. Things like whether or not she's a sex worker. She isn't. What was the time?
Okay. Abba.
You stupid.
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to show it right now. So let's go ahead and she said she's not a sex worker. She's not an escort. Okay. What's this? In this photo that you guys can see here, we can see Jin Chen meeting up with a potential client. Okay. I'm not going to say where this was, but what I'm about.
And once again, bro, like what do you niggas be out here trying to like seek in for a female, bro? Are y'all niggas like truly like trying to find love and find companionship and all that old stuff? Or are you just trying to fuck a bitch? Because if you're just trying to fuck a bitch, why does it matter if she's a sex worker and this and that and blah, blah, blah? You're just trying to fuck the bitch. Like, you can fuck the bitch and not pay her. Like, if she truly, genuinely likes you, she will let you fuck. And you don't have to pay her. Like, once again, it comes back to this, what's a high value man and shit? Like, man, if you niggas would just talk, bro, just fucking talk, the world will be so much easier for y'all if you just fucking talk. Y'all are just socially awkward. Y'all the type of motherfuckers that will see this bitch and just think that she's the most gorgeous bitch in the world. And she will say, hey, how you doing? You just be like, hi. Like, bro, get your nerdy ass away from me. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, hey, man. Follow me on Instagram, man. Fly guy only 773. Follow me on all social media platforms, man. We gotta get some understanding of what's going on out here. You feel me?
About to show you guys is all exclusive stuff that no one else has. Okay, but it's an anonymous source. Okay, so this is a photo of her meeting up with a guy, and it gets better. We got video and audio. Run the clip.
If you call me an escort, prove it. Prove it.
Firstly, you should pay her.
Now I know some of y'all gonna sit there and be like, well, Fly Guy, do you find her attractive? Will you fuck her? Yeah, I'll fuck. Like, I'm a true nigga. Like, I'm a true nigga. But with one thing about me being a true nigga, like, I can fuck the bitch and don't have to give the bitch shit. If anything, she gonna be giving me something. Like, I don't gotta do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming with straight game on the bitch. Fuck the bullshit. Y'all niggas coming with money. Y'all trying to impress the bitch. Nah, bitch, you gotta impress me. Fuck is you talking about? Get your little goof ass up out of here. Like, girl, don't let me. Man, look. Look. I'm a Gemini. I'm already toxic. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. You might not want to step up to me.
No. No. We can transfer. Do you have cash?
I would prefer to pay you half first and then half after. It's never worked out good when I paid up front.
Why? I'm here. What are you worried about?
One time, I paid the girl up front. I was pleasuring her. She said she came up 3 times and that she couldn't do it anymore.
So you're going to do it like 10 times? 2 weeks?
I have been scammed in the past.
Yeah, but I'm a girl. I need to be more secure. If you're not making excuse, that means you are not willing to pay.
I would like to pleasure you morally for like an hour or so. It's not just me fucking. But yeah, usually I'll go for 2, 3, 4 hours.
Non-stop?
We stop for maybe 30 minutes, relax, sleep in, and then
I cannot stay for 2 hours.
Just listen. And I don't know if this is real or fake. Like, there's so much AI shit going on nowadays. I don't know what be going on, bro. Like, it's hard to believe anything nowadays. 2024, bro, is just what the fuck. But, excuse me. Listen to how even this peon ass nigga that she's around right now, just listen to how he's talking. Like, socially awkward. Yeah, you know, I've been scammed before and blah, blah, blah. You know, I want to fuck with you for 3 to 4 hours. You know, it'll be oral for about an hour. We take a 30-minute break, and then we fuck for another 2 hours. Like, damn, bro, you sound like a supervisor at a work site. Like, what the fuck? That's tough. Nigga sound like a supervisor, and she's your new employee and shit. And she just asks, how many breaks do we take? Oh, well, we take a 15 after 2 hours. Then after another 2 hours, you take a 30, unpaid. Then you clock back in and work another 2 hours. You take another 15. Then you work another 2 hours. That's your 8. Like, socially awkward ass niggas. Like, come on, dog. This is how these niggas be talking to these bitches, bro. Like, I wish I was a fly. See, this is why I love knowing a lot of females, bro, because they be telling me about you niggas. Yeah, even locally. I be knowing about you niggas locally. They tell me how you niggas is very tender dick, very socially awkward, very nervous acting, very shy acting. Maybe big bad bullies in the streets, maybe big bad bullies on the internet, but around a female, in the presence of a female, you niggas are the true definitions of lames, awkward, goofies, stupid.
you can't stay for 2 or 3.
I can stay, but I cannot have sex for 2 and 3 hours. Like, who can do that?
It's not just sex for 2 or 3 hours. You will have to trust me on this. You will not be uncomfortable. You will not be painful. If you are, you may go. I will not force you to stay.
You can pay me half, and I will stay here for 1 hour.
1 hour doesn't mean you're only going to stay for 1 hour.
Then I will stay here for 1 hour and I'll leave. Because for you, 1 hour is enough. You said 2, 3 hours. I cannot stay for 2 and 3 hours.
You can't stay for 2 or 3.
I can't.
Honestly, the onus is on you to make this experience wonderful.
That nigga said 2 or 3 hours. So you can just tell these niggas though. Bro, I know back in the day, niggas used to sit there and tell a bitch, you know, y'all remember back in the day when niggas used to sit here and tell, you know, bitches and shit, you know, I can fuck, I be fucking for 3, 4 hours. Bro, ain't nobody fucking for no 3 to 4 hours, bro. Like, stop it, bro. Like, that's tough. Even when I didn't pop the pill back in my crazier days, when I didn't pop the pill and shit like that, even I didn't fuck for, you know, 4 or 5 hours and shit like that. Like, bro, cut the noise, cut the cap, bro. Like, who is you trying to impress out here, dog? Like, stop that goof ass talking and shit, man. Like, for real, man. Like, bro, these niggas is wild, bro. These niggas is wild, bro. Like, for real. This nigga, you can just tell he don't get no pussy. That's why he trying to have you be around for 2, 3, 4, 5 hours. He trying to bust as many nuts as he possibly can. Because he know once you leave, he ain't fucking no other bitch until the next time he sees you. Because he, in his eyes, you the baddest bitch that he ever had sex with. So he needs all the time that he can get with you. He knows that he can't get no badder bitch than this right here. Like, you niggas really be having that mindset in y'all head, bro. Woo!
Okay, so let's get started.
Are you sure?
She said, let's get started. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that kind of sound kind of, that sound kind of hot right there. Hey, let's get started. Ooh, shit. I love when a bitch be like, come on, let's get started. Let's go. Like, damn, baby. All right. Calm your little Speedy Gonzalez ass down now.
I can end the podcast right there. But wait! There's more, guys. There's more.
Uh-oh.
Because see, she's been running around saying that she's not an escort, etc. No, I don't do this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I'll let you guys decide what you think after seeing that, okay? We're going to keep going. There's more. I could end it right there, but let's go. Let's keep going. So,
the fuck is
obviously
this?
you guys can see here, that sounds like negotiating for something. I don't know what particularly, right? But I think we all know kind of what it may or may not be, right? So she's also talked about how she's a good person and her character, etc. We got some more, guys. So I have here a Chinese police report. You guys are probably wondering, Myra, what the hell? What's this? Guys, this is a police report where she basically stole money from an individual. Okay, yeah. She stole money from an individual. All right? And I had a friend of mine translate this for me. As you guys would know, I play Overwatch, right? And I have a buddy. I call him the Chinaman. And
that explains everything right there. You play Overwatch, you know what I'm saying? I told you, man, these niggas look like gamers, bro. Like, I play games too as well. Let me not say it like that.
Come on now, dog.
Because I play games too as well.
Come on,
But
man.
like, when you look at them, you can just tell, like, oh yeah, he plays video games. When you look at me, I don't look like a nigga that plays video games. I don't look like that type of nigga, bro. These niggas look like they sit there and play video games all day. Like, that's what they look like. They look like they haven't been outside in about 2 or 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Vitamin D deficiency right now, bro. Like, goddamn. They got to take supplements to get their vitamin D. You feel me? But let me also say this too as well. I don't bash bitches that, you know what I'm saying, that be out here finessing you niggas, man. Like, if you niggas is that stupid and that goofy to get finessed, then shout out to the bitch. Like, I don't knock bitches that do that. I know bitches that do that. That finesse niggas. Yeah, I know bitches and I be around bitches that do that shit. And when they tell me the niggas that they be finessing, I be like, damn. Wow, you finesse that nigga? What? Like, I be around those type of individuals, bro. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, dog. Like, these niggas, bro, these bitches see that you niggas are easy. I don't know if I can say that word on here, so I'm not going to say that word. But you niggas is easy, bro. Tender dick, bro.
He went ahead and kindly
I got to get some water.
This police report for us, and we have it for y'all here. Okay?
Translate it for me.
At about 1940 on the evening of August 27, 2018, the reporter came to the police station to report that he met with a Chinese woman at about 12 o'clock noon on August 27, 2018 at lane 288 of Daza Road and exchanged 6,000 yuan for 870 with this woman. So basically, he wanted her to give him cash, right? At around 4:45 on August 27, 2018, the woman hailed a car through Didi Taxi and then asked the reporter for 6,000 RMB. And then the reporter gave 6,000 RMB to the woman, and the two got in the car. Soon after, she claimed that she needed to get money from China Construction Bank, name of the bank, and asked to stop at the China Construction Bank on Yongjia Road, Zhuish District, Shanghai. But the woman did not return 10 minutes after getting out the car, and the reporter sent a message to the woman, but she replied she didn't want to meet the reporter. The reporter felt that he had been defrauded, so he reported the case. So this woman takes this guy's money and runs off with it. And you guys might be wondering, well, Myron, do you got proof? Oh, I do got proof, actually. I got video. Here she is, taking the dude's money and doing what she's about to do with it. Oh.
Hell yeah. Finesse these niggas. Finesse these niggas. Finesse these niggas.
Hey, man.
But like, what kills me though is you're able to get all this information now. Once again, what I just said earlier. Why didn't y'all do y'all due diligence when you first met the bitch? Why didn't Fresh do all this from the beginning when he first met the bitch? And he would have seen all this. He waited until after the fact to do all this shit? after the fact. After the fact. After the fact.
I mean, yeah, I could end it there. Can I? But guess what?
I've got you in my sights.
There's more. Let's keep going. The show goes on. We going all the way today, baby. We going all the way, because guess what? I'm fucking Leonardo DiCaprio in this bitch.
This is my home. They're gonna need a fucking wrecking ball to take me out of here.
Let's fucking go. All right? So here.
He really think he doing
Where's
something.
ID,
He
right?
really think he doing something.
Here she is. We obviously blurted out personal information so that we wouldn't dox her. But it's to show you guys that we know what we're talking about here. We actually have her Jin Chen. That's your real name, by the way, Jin Chen. It's not Daisy. You run around calling yourself Daisy Chen, but you're really Jin Chen. Okay?
Jin Chin.
And we found out that you got fired from your job. Okay? Here's where you used to work for, right? For a marketing company.
manager.
You were a marketing manager, Daisy. Or should I say Jin Chen. And we have the documents to show that you got fired and why you got fired. Again, this is all in Chinese, but guess what? My boy We Rise, once again, a.k.a. Chinaman, the guy that I play Overwatch with and we rage together when we destroy these scrubs. He went ahead and translated for you guys, once again. Shout out to the Chinaman. We got the official documents. Shout out to We Rise. He's on the line as well. But here it is. Here's why she got fired, guys. Okay? Ms. Chen Jing, you have been working at Shanghai Beiming Performance Agency Co. since July 2nd, 2018, and your current job is a business assistant. The 3-year labor contract signed between you and the company on July 2nd, 2018 shall be terminated on August 3rd, 2018, and the employment relationship shall be terminated at the same time due to the following circumstances. What else was going on in 2018 when she got fired from her job around this time? Oh, she was stealing money and negotiating for fun with people in rooms, which we showed video of earlier. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. By consensus of the parties, the worker is proved to be ineligible for employment during the probationary period. The worker seriously violates the rules and regulations of the unit. The employee seriously derelict in his duties or commits fraud for personal gain, causing major damage to the company.
You stupid.
The employee establishes labor relations with other employers at the same time, which has a serious impact on the completion of the work of the employer, or refuses to make corrections upon the company's request. The personal certification materials provided by the employee to the company are false, or the company concludes or reviews the labor contract contrary to its true intention by coercion or taking advantage of the danger of others. The worker is investigated for criminal responsibility in accordance with law. After the expiration of the medical treatment period, the worker cannot engage in the original job or work arranged by the company. The worker is not competent for the job and is still incompetent for the job after training or job adjustment. There's a major change in the objective circumstance on which the labor contract is concluded, making it impossible to form the labor contract, and the two parties cannot reach an agreement on the change after negotiation between the parties. Other circumstances provided for by laws and administrative regulations. Please go to the company's personal administration department before August 6, 2018 to go through the resignation procedures such as work handover, return of goods, and settlement of expenses and remuneration.
That's a lot of goddamn reading.
Guys, right? Obviously, they have to formally get rid of her and list out why. But obviously, we got fraud, using fake documents to get the job, exploiting the company's resources. We actually heard from the boss that fired her that she stole money from the company. So not only was she engaged in nefarious activities that may or may not include sex work.
Nefarious.
She's stealing from clients, right?
Right.
To file police reports on her. She got fired from jobs because she's stealing from them too.
Right.
Is this someone that you guys would believe? Obviously, she's been lying all over the place. So she's having inappropriate.
Okay, so the question is, and this is the question that still stands. It's one thing what the fuck us as the viewer it believes or not. Why the fuck did Fresh believe this bitch? That's what I really want to hear. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro. Like, you really just showing your hand right now how stupid this nigga really was, bro. Like, come on, man. He really sat here and believed this bitch? Like, y'all niggas is weird, bro. Y'all should have been had this info. Y'all should have been had this info on this bitch. But you niggas don't do that shit. You niggas don't pull up no motherfucking background check on these bitches. Y'all just believe what these bitches say, and you only think with your dick. That's why this shit happened. That's exactly why this shit happened.
Relationships at her place of work as well, which is another reason why they got rid of her. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But wait, there's more, guys. We're going to keep going.
Oh, my
So as you
gosh.
guys know, right? She said, I don't care about money. I just want to hold Fresh accountable, whatever the hell. Let's run the clip from our guy Destiny real quick, where she went ahead and had a whole conversation with him.
I don't care about the money. I like his lifestyle. By the United States law, he has to pay for the child support. How much money do you think a man should make for it? Yeah, I told him $1 million.
Walter apologized for everything and came clean on everything. Wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
But why would you care about that?
And I'm going to say this much because one thing about me, I know I come on here talking crazy and belligerent and all that old crazy shit, but one thing that I do not like is when, kids are involved in these dumbass, toxic-ass relationships, and they use kids as, shields, they use kids as weapons, they use kids as, exploitment. They use kids for fundamental money gains and all that old stuff. This is what they use kids for. Like, that shit's just sick to me, bro. That shit's just sick to me, bro. Like, that's disgusting to me. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this much right here. I don't agree with none of that shit, man. When it comes to, because the kid didn't ask to be here, like, not at all. The kid did not ask to be here, and this is once again another story, another episode of two individuals. And in the middle of these two individuals, fighting and clashing and money and all this old shit, there's a kid being involved. And yet her child is not born yet, but she's pregnant. You know what I mean? There's going to be a kid involved. And the kid has to ordeal this type of behavior and resentment from not only their father, but from their mother when they get older. Like, damn, mama and daddy, this is how y'all was acting with me when I was a baby? Y'all was doing all of this? God damn.
Shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? You don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking all this publicly? The money is the child support that you think that you were talking about earlier. That you're very familiar with.
I don't want to talk to you.
Pause.
Destiny's gonna take a break.
Yep.
And like, bro, and once again, you niggas, bro, why y'all be so thirsty to be? Y'all be so thirsty to pee inside these bitches, bro. Like, stop peeing inside these bitches. What did I tell y'all in that one video? I like to get my dick sucked, bro. Like, man, look, pussy. I'm cool on all that, bro. I like to fuck here and there, but just suck my dick and I'm cool, man. But like, y'all niggas be all in that pussy. Y'all just be shooting that motherfucker up. God damn, y'all be shooting that motherfucker up, bro. I told you, I'm one of them niggas that I be out there in the parking lot. I don't shoot up the club. I don't shoot inside of the club. I'm outside in the parking lot. I'm a street nigga. I'm outside in the parking lot. I'm shooting on the bitch's chest. I'm shooting on her ass. I'm shooting on her face. I'm shooting in her mouth. I'm not shooting up no club. I'm outside in the parking lot. Fuck is they talking about?
She doesn't want to talk to him because it's exposing the truth. Guys, this woman is a predator. She's obviously coming and trying to use guys, etc. And here's the thing, right? Like I said before, Fresh fucked up, right?
Facts.
Mistake. You shouldn't have
facts.
this girl in the first
Big
place.
facts. Big facts. Big facts.
Guys, this woman is a predator.
Going on?
Fresh fucked up, right? Saw the red flags and cut it off when he did. Obviously, he didn't cut it off fast enough, but this girl had intentions, right? Nefarious intentions. So I just want to ask you guys one thing, right? So obviously we've went through who this woman is, Daisy Chen, aka her.
And that's another thing too as well. You, like I keep on saying, you niggas is tender dick, bro. Y'all so quick to want to fuck these bitches with no condom. I love having a condom. Fuck that bullshit. Give me a motherfucking condom. I love the condom. I love the Trojan man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want. Give me the Trojan man. I needs that on me, man, because y'all motherfuckers, bro. I don't feel, man, fuck all of that, bro. Fuck all of that, man. The payout for risk reward, you know what I'm saying, temporary satisfaction over long-term, you know what I'm saying, man, it's not worth it, bro.
Her real name, I'm going to call her Jen for the rest of the show. Jin Chen. Okay, Jen, we know who you really are now. You're involved with escorting potentially, right? Allegedly. Well, we saw the video, right? We know that you stole money from somebody, ran away with it, basically robbed the guy. We know that you can't hold a job. You got fired from stealing money from that company as well, having inappropriate relations, etc. So let me ask y'all, someone like this that has this kind of character, do you think they're going to be honest? I mean, let's go through it real quick. So on March 24th, just so you guys know, right, when they got back, towards the end, she did a pregnancy test, guys. And first, I didn't want to mention this on the last show, but I'm going to mention it. Came back negative, okay? He saw it and his mom saw it. She did a pregnancy test on the 24th, came back negative, right? Then a week later, she calls Fresh to say, oh, I'm pregnant, and she records the phone call, okay? Trying to get a response. Oh, what are you going to do to me, etc. You know what? We could play the clip right now. Let's play it real quick. Can we pull it up real fast on the side, guys?
And that's true. And that's true. She's probably trying to run game. She's probably not truly pregnant by the nigga, Fresh. She's probably not pregnant at all. Or she's probably pregnant by somebody else and just want to put the baby on him. You know what I'm saying? And just hope that, you know what I'm saying, she can, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say this much. And look, I don't want to give up too much game, but I'm going to say this much, though. If the bitch was smart and she had a little bit more game about herself, because this is what a lot of these bitches do. They want to record shit and do this, do that, and make viral moments and shit like that. If you bitches was a lot more smarter and had a lot more game about yourself, you wouldn't try to do all this extra shit. Try to keep it on the down low and try to exploit that nigga for as much as he possibly has, you know what I'm saying, in the right there in that moment. So y'all be trying to exploit these niggas on the internet and stuff like that. Like, you're not getting no money out that shit. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to exploit the nigga on the internet. Exploit his pockets. That's what you need to do. If you're going to do this type of shit, exploit his pockets. See, y'all want to get internet fame and sensation and shit. Like, fuck all that shit, man. That shit ain't going to pay no goddamn bills around this motherfucker. Y'all ass be tweaking, man. That's what the fuck y'all truly be doing. Y'all ass be tweaking, man.
The phone call that she had with Fresh. Let's pull that up real quick, right? So she calls him and tries to get a response out of him. And Fresh obviously stays calm, etc. And the thing I also want you guys to know is that there was an agreement between him and her that they weren't going to have kids. He told her he didn't want kids, and she agreed to that, okay? And I have proof of that right here, right now. Roll the clip from...
Now, these guys right here, once again, these guys right here, right? These are guys that's giving out financial advice, right? Don't they know that a verbal agreement is not going to fly in a court of law? Like, we understand that, right? Like, how that shit works, right? That shit is not going to fly in a court of law. Like, what? Oh, well, she agreed that we wasn't going to have kids, but yet, sir, she's pregnant. But we agreed that we wasn't going to have... Okay, I don't care what the fuck y'all agreed about. She's pregnant. You're getting put on child support. Simple as that. Like, bro, what the fuck?
From our idiots over there in Canada. So this is...
She got some lips on her. Boy, I bet she can. Boy. Hey, hold on a second. Hey, she got some lips on her. They probably fake, but she got some lips on her. Boy, I had something special for her. I ain't gonna hold you, gang. I go a whole week. You know what I'm saying? Of doing nothing. Just so he can just build up. A lot of pressure. You got some, boy. I told you, I shoot up the parking lot. I'm outside shooting up parking lots. Fuckers ain't talking about. Girl, boy, you wouldn't like me. You would not like me.
When Abba went ahead and interviewed her.
Hell no.
So first, this is him asking her about them being monogamous, if I'm not mistaken, right? All right.
I'm shooting all in that motherfucking mouth, boy. I ain't gonna hold you.
Why do you not want to be intense about monogamy?
All in that motherfucking mouth. She got some lips on her.
I asked some tough questions.
That's a good question.
These morons can't even spell. They were in such a rush to get this video out and try to make us look crazy that they couldn't even spell. That just goes to show how thirsty these clowns are for attention, bro. Dudes went and did a video immediately and shot it. Just shot it. Oh, God, we got to make content. Oh. That's how I'm going to preach anytime something happens. We literally pay these...
Bro. Fresh and Fit and these, bro, y'all look like CDL Call of Duty players, like having like a tournament match against each other, or Fortnite players having a tournament match against each other. Like, that's how y'all niggas look, bro. Like, God damn. Oh my God. I've told you. Did I tell y'all? Hey, the attack of the nerds, the revenge of the nerds.
Bums Bills, man. Let's go ahead. Let's run the clip.
Oh my God.
I'm not softballing it.
No, I ain't mad at you.
No,
I'm
she's like, I'm about like, I don't want to be too intense and like rush like monogamy, so I'm accepting this. But
But
like,
you're rushing for-
but you want to have a baby with them.
Yeah, I understand because I just felt like I just feel like I'm not that type of girl that I have to be with someone for years to get married, or if I like someone, I can have a kid with him for like a week. Like, it doesn't matter. It's the time doesn't matter. I was with someone for 9 months. He really wanted to marry me. He's American. And I didn't want that. I ended that. When I met Walter, I just felt like, wow, there's so much chemistry.
What? No, I mean,
What'd you say? Chemistry? Chemistry?
I'm
Chemistry? What is chemistry?
Talk to me.
Look, even the window licker's confused. Even he's like,
not the type
this
of-
doesn't make sense. Even for him, it doesn't make sense. In his head, he's like, why are we doing this video? But again, the thirst for them to make content on us is so fucking strong that they will go ahead and compromise themselves and interview a criminal, which I've proven to you guys.
Called a
that's
bitch a
pretty much
criminal.
on the
God
run
damn.
From China in the U.S., okay, doing a bunch of stupid shit. They will interview her for views. And these guys preach integrity. Hilarious. Hilarious. Continue on.
girl that can. I'm not the type of girl that's gonna have to that have to wait for a long time before I marry someone. Huh?
Look, his brain is
What type of
frying.
gun is that?
I mean, there's plenty of people who meet their husbands for the first time.
That's
through
Abba's
arranged
brain
marriage.
right. That's the preacher's brain right now. Like, ugh. Keep going. Okay, so all right. So obviously she doesn't even make sense when she talks to them, right? Now, here I'm gonna prove to you guys that Fresh not only didn't want to have kids, she knew that. And she agreed with him. She might not admit this, but let's go ahead, let's play. So Abba asked her this question, right?
The same as saying he really wants to have a child. Why don't you get verbal confirmation if you really wanted a child with you?
God damn, these doesn't mind isn't the same as really wants to have a child. Why didn't you get a big verbal bro, y'all are fucking stupid over there in Canada, bro.
You stupid. Fucking
Abba and Preach are idiots. Like, they were so thirsty to get this video out. They didn't do a spell check. They didn't do a grammar check. No proofreading. They just wanted to get this video out as fast as they could because
Hey, that's
all
funny.
these
I
guys
ain't gonna
do
lie.
is
That's
make hit
funny.
pieces
That's
on
funny.
us.
That's funny.
They've been doing this for the better part of 3 to 4 years, bro. These guys are thirsty for content. It's hilarious. We pay y'all bills. You guys are our sons. You guys are literally our sons. You guys talk about us
That's funny.
every chance you get.
That's funny, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That's fucking funny, bro. Hey, let me know how y'all feel about this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all feel about this shit. How y'all rocking with this shit, man. Like, I told y'all how I feel about this shit. You feel me? So, y'all don't learn nothing else from me. Learn this much right here from me, man. Stop taking relationship advice from these type of individuals, bro. Like, you not learning shit from these niggas, those niggas, these niggas, those niggas. You're not learning shit from them, man. You learning how to be a fucking goofy. I'm more of a goofy than what the fuck you already are. I'm sorry that I'm gonna come with the motherfucking truth. But that's all you're fucking learning. You're learning how to be a more of a goofy than what the fuck you was already are, man. Like, simple shit, bro. But other than that, though, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Peace, love, and blessings. Y'all already know we rocking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay smooth. Y'all stay blessed up, prayed up, all that good old shit. And I'm gone, man. Holla at me in the next one, man. Let's get money!